6:02 right now. 2 weeks ago today was the day that statewide restrictions put in place to slow the spread of the coronavirus were relaxed. That was March the 12th. Capacity limits at restaurants and retail stores in Maryland completely lifted. But since then, the number of people infected with the coronavirus across the state has started to increase. In fact, just yesterday, the health department reported 1,382 new cases of COVID-19. That's the highest number of cases in any single day in Maryland since February the 7th, more than a month and a half ago. The rate of coronavirus tests coming back positive was unchanged on Thursday. It's still at 4.59%, but that is more than a percentage point higher than it was at the start of this month. However, Baltimore City did not go along with the easing of those restrictions 2 weeks ago. That has set to change right now. WMAR2 News Megan Knight's live in Little Italy. So Megan, I assume these changes now at restaurants are going to be in effect for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, sounds like it, Christian. As far as we know, these changes are going to go in effect starting right now at 6 o'clock, and certainly some welcome news for businesses in the city, especially the restaurants who have been really having a tough time getting through this pandemic over the last year or so. So here are the changes that are taking effect starting right now. Indoor dining, restaurants can increase their capacity for indoor dining at 50%. Outdoor dining can go up to 75%. Other businesses that can also go up to 50% capacity include religious facilities, gyms, libraries, theaters, museums, as well as the Horseshoe Casino, just to name a few. Now, these capacity limits are still stricter than what is allowed under Governor Larry Hogan's reopening plan, which is 100% capacity. And it remains to be seen if Mayor Brandon Scott will decide to reverse course at any point as the COVID-19 metrics continue to go up in the city. There has been a 100% increase in cases from 4 weeks ago. The positivity rate is up 88% over the last month at 3.3%, which is still lower, though, than some neighboring counties. Last week, the city's health commissioner talked about changes they're making when it comes to making decisions about reopening.
We're also going to begin reviewing the data to evaluate reopening or restrictions at more frequent time intervals. This will allow us to rapidly adjust as needed based on the data.
Yeah, so we'll have to see, based on the data that we're seeing now coming out of the city, whether or not these new looser restrictions are going to stay in place. In the meantime, the city's health commissioner, as well as the mayor, are continuing to urge all people living in the city to get their COVID-19 vaccine, which according to state data looks like about 12% of the city's population has received their vaccine so far. We're live in Little Italy. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR2 News.